and welcome to this week's LOLC Securities Weekly Market Roundup. I am Megara Vijayamana.
And I'm Tarundu Amrasekara. This is the sound of profitability.
The Finance Ministry has signed a bilateral agreement with the Federal Republic of Germany to restructure external debt amounting to 188 million euros. The ministry stated that the signing of the agreement on debt restructuring between the Federal Republic of Germany and the government of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka reflects the government's ongoing commitment to successfully completing the external debt restructuring process in order to restore debt sustainability and revitalize the economy. Following bilateral discussions after the conclusion of the MOU with the Official Creditor Committee, the Federal Republic of Germany has agreed to extend a debt relief measure by rescheduling Sri Lanka's outstanding debts.
According to official data, Sri Lanka's official foreign reserves rose to $6.8 billion USD in December 2025, which is an increase of $791 million USD from November. In December, Sri Lanka got budget support loans from the Asian Development Bank and the International Monetary Fund. Sri Lanka repaid some debt from the collected dollars. The central bank provided some dollars to the government to settle loans for cash and also repaid its own dollars.
According to Deputy Minister of Industries Chaturanga Abesinghe, investments worth $1.2 billion are already approved and are awaiting to start construction soon, whereas $732 million worth investments are yet to be approved. The minister stated the port city had a pipeline of investments amounting to $3.9 billion and $1.2 billion of projects had already been approved. About $732 million in investment applications were awaiting approvals. The Parliament passed amendments to the Port City Law which reduced tax holidays to below 15 years based on the level of investment. Officials of the Colombo Port City Commission told the Parliament's Committee on Public Finance that it was in discussions with over 140 investors under the previous tax breaks which gave 25-year tax holidays.
Here's Megara with the corporate update of the week.
Sri Lanka's Ceylon Hospitals, also known as Durden's Hospital, will seek approval from shareholders for a share subdivision which will include voting and non-voting shares being split into 4. The subdivision will see 31,762,723 voting shares increase to 127,050,892 and 10,133,765 non-voting stock increased to 40,535,060 according to a stock exchange filing. Ceylon Hospital stated the subdivision of shares will not result in any change to the stated capital of the company. And here is Tharidu with the ESG update of the week.
Sri Lanka has signed an €8 million grant with the European Union in order to develop environmentally responsible agriculture practices in the local rubber sector. The initiative will support Sri Lanka's transition to a more sustainable and environmentally responsible agricultural practices in selected value chains of rubber sector with special attention to youth and women, the Finance Ministry said in a statement. The grant under the Agri-Green Initiative Green Economic Growth through Sustainable Agriculture Practices project will support a project developed by the Ministry of Plantation and Community Infrastructure with Rubber Development Department and Rubber Research Institute of Sri Lanka in partnership with the European Union. Time for the international highlight with Megara.
The abduction of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife by the United States will strengthen the hands of other similar aggressive authoritative leaders who threaten neighbors, according to a UK-based think tank. Bronwyn Maddox, director and chief executive, Chatham House, said in a statement, open quote, "The consequences will take time to play out. Russia will use US actions to bolster its justifications for its invasion of Ukraine. China may cite Venezuela in its rhetoric regarding Taiwan." Close bracket. In recent years, China has ratcheted up its aggressive behavior not only against Taiwan but also other countries including Vietnam and Philippines, claiming islands in the South China Sea. Chinese vessels have been ramming Vietnamese fishing vessels in the area for some time.
And that's it for this week's LOLC Securities Weekly Market Roundup. As always, no matter what industry you may be in and no matter what investment you do, make it with the right intent. We will see you in a brand new week.